So I do think that Nicole is going to get tired of the kind of double boyfriend thing. Cause even like we kind of like I seen it at least when Carlton came to her office, like, I miss my friend and whatever. Cause they didn't talk after that double date because Carlton said something about like missing the old Nicole and like all that kind of stuff. And she got defensive and like went and basically fucked Kyle. And now Kyle's back and so I think it's going to get to a point where she's going to feel like she has to choose.
How did you feel when Eva called out Ted? Essentially, because she saw the way he was looking at her mother. But she brought up the fact like, but what about Shanice? Because not Eva, Kat. But because we know, like, Kat respects Shanice. Like, they sat there and had that conversation.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
She was like, all right, I rock with you. So I think, like, watching it, I was like, oh, man. But Ted was looking like, we used to do this and we used to do that. And remember, he gave Nicole flowers.
Yep.
And he never stopped.
But we got to think. So, and as cheesy as the saying is, like, sometimes time heals all. And I even said this at one point last year where it's like, they just need some time and space. And Ted just has to like, because, he was just being hella extra and stuff like that. And I was like, they just need time and space. Because if you think about it, it's a horrible mistake that Ted made 20 whatever years ago. Like, yes, so, he hid it from her. Mind you, he didn't know he had a child. So there's like a lot of layers to like what happened in their divorce. It just unfortunate. Like you had this like public humiliation that came with it. So that kind of was just like, I can't even like really like, I just have to kind of divorce you. Like, this is fucking crazy. I have a whole daughter and this crazy ass woman, harassing my family. So then you have that. But if you think about it, they weren't having issues at all. They were literally celebrating their marriage anniversary, their wedding anniversary. And people were literally talking about how they were couple goals. They're the perfect couple. They're this, they're that. Then you got to think neither one of them wanted to get a divorce. So when you like remember all of that, and then you got the fact that they both were able to kind of date other people, become friends again, which is important. Then you like, okay, now it's like, wait a minute. Reminiscing, traditions coming back around because it's been a year. I wouldn't be surprised if they get closer. We saw that hug.
Yeah.
What's crazy? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, you're not wrong. I think that as you were talking, it made me wonder, what would have happened if Leslie never pulled the fire alarm? Because it was hot.
They looked like it was about to be one of those nights.
Yeah. They might have made a baby that night.
Oh, yeah, because they were all sentimental. Was this the night of the vow renewal?
Was it?
Because I know it was something that happened that had them both like feeling like, oh my God.
It was that, because it wasn't Winterfest, right?
I don't think it was.
It had to be the vow renewal because I think but like you said, they was because Martin and was coming back together after their situation. So, and I just remember like rooting for that to happen.
Yeah, me too. And I was like, damn you, Leslie. Like, oh God. It was going to happen. And then I think not too long after that, he sleeps with fucking Leslie.
Yeah, because he got so upset and he was so drunk.
Because he was gassed. The next day, he was like, I think me and your mom's getting back together. And I was like, ooh, bro, I don't know. Like, he was already like talking about moving back in. And then I think that's when it was just like, nah, that's not going to happen. But I do think that Nicole, after a while, because she's going to have to choose. You have two men legit falling in love with you. Like, it's also not like all three of them is just like, we, like on the same page as far as what they want in life. Like, I just want a casual date every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one involved, like Carlton or Kyle want that with Nicole. They both want to get serious with Nicole.
Right.
Like, he literally, like, you have Carlton going to the family. Then you have Kyle moving and settling down and giving Nicole a key. So it's like you can't have these two men like with these strong of a feelings for you, and you just being like, I don't know what I want. Like I'm still just figuring things out. Like, girl, at some point, as pro ho as I was for Nicole, like, girl, you're gonna have to choose. Like, period.
Yeah, and now what's so funny is, and I think you said this before, that somehow Carlton and Kyle was going to kind of start bonding. You know what I mean? Like, they out there talking about playing basketball and setting some bets and all that. It's like, all right, whatever. That's weird.
Did you see Nicole was like, but I don't know if that was a look like, ooh, or like a, is this getting too close for comfort?
You don't think they would go there, do you?
No, just like oh my god.
I mean, we started with Chelsea,
Nicole.
and Chelsea Allison and Allison's husband.
I mean,
alleged husband.
as pro sex as I am, I feel like if she did that, it'll be harder for her to go back with Ted. And the more we're talking about it, I think I want her to get back with Ted. What if like a year from now, Danny and Bill and Ted and Nicole are like back together?
It would be so tense because it can't be peaceful, right?
Yeah, you got 3 people that work in the same hospital that's going to be heartbroken.
Yeah.
And salty.
Because that's the thing with, like, you know, I'm team Ted and Shanice. But it seems like she's starting to open up now.
Yeah.
But the way Ted, it felt like, it just had this feeling like, okay, you opening up now, I guess. You know, and I don't want to say like he done got it, now he's satisfied, because that would be so rude. But I don't know. Like, I think also with him, he's starting to realize like nobody's into what he's into. Like nobody want to do that dumb shit. So it's just like, all right, well, at least Nicole was accepting him. So it's so weird because like you're right, somebody would be hurt. And it's like, damn, I don't want to see Shanice get hurt. But I think she gonna be on the outside looking at it.
Yeah. And that's why also you don't want to date people you work with, because no matter what ends up happening, it's going to get messy. Now imagine like it's multiple people that's going to be affected. Oof. Shit, Leah might have to fight. Like that could lead to like termination just because of how fucking messy that shit is.
Yeah.
After a while. So I don't know if this is going to end well for Nicole. As much as I was like rooting for her, I think she's like, it's too much now, I think. And I think it's going to be easier for her and Ted to just get back together. And also just like imagine how happy Kat would be.
Yeah. Would she though?
That's true. Cause she probably just like, y'all, it's too like, no.
Cause she chose sides. And Martin, I feel like Martin, we always talked about their relationship is different. Martin and Ted's. Cause it felt like, one minute, I don't know. It felt like he was like, so you was really taking me with her, and that probably made him more attractive. Yeah, Martin sitting there, Ted with his little son, and then here comes Leslie, and then she's like, oh, look at him taking care of his kid, and then he stopped bringing the kid around. He venting about everything that's happening.
And he's hitting that
big time. That's why she wore that outfit.
Yep. But she said they would get hotel rooms and, they definitely had a full-on affair. So.